What's up, YouTube? It's Nathan again, and we have a two-wheel drive slash today that we're going to rip apart the transmission, and we are going to insert this shaft slipper clutch coil, part number 3793. You guys are probably familiar with this if you own one of these or any of the old 3-gear two-wheel drive trannies they put in everything. Of course, they're different trannies, but they're still all the same 3-gear type setup. I don't know if you can really see very well, but see that pin in the end of it? Those things shear off. And a lot of the time, you wouldn't even know it was there because it'll be covered in grease. You'll open it up, and your transmission will look perfect. You'll be like, hey, what's up? And, you know, why ain't this working? Yay. And then that's the reason why it's not working. And you'll replace parts because you'll be like, oh, it must be this. And of course it's not. It's this stupid little pin. Which, this whole shaft with the pin, you know, it's like $3. Comes with everything. Let's see if I can find a battery. You guys got a beard shot there for a second. And maybe I can make this thing rip a little bit and show you what the heck kind of noise I'm talking about. Alright. First it's probably, oh, yep, got some charge. And lovely. Whoops. It's got batteries in it, but I think they're dead. Looks like one of the kids might have left it on, and unfortunately killed the batteries. But we keep some spares. Because you can't RC without the classic double A's, it seems like. I'm just glad they only take 4 nowadays instead of the 8. That's just insane. Hey, look, it works. Now listen for the beautiful noise. See how that's full throttle. So you get the idea. It's not moving. You think, oh my God, there's something horribly wrong with it. Which, I mean, it sucks because you got to tear it apart, and these things do break, and you do have to keep replacing them. It's the problem with just having too much power. I'm going to look, actually, and see if they make an aftermarket one. I got this one at my local hobby store. And they didn't have an aftermarket one, but since it was there, I wanted to put one in for my son. I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to search online until I find a good one. Okay, so we'll turn this all off. Put the battery away. And this time, turn off the controller. I wish they would have thought of that. Now we're going to rip into this thing. So, pretty sure about right after I'm finished with these words, you will be seeing this thing go in fast motion. And it's probably going to stay like that until I have something intelligent to say, which might not happen. So you might finish the video like this. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so now we're back to normal speed again. And I got all the millions of screws out of it. This is what we got. I can split this bad boy. And luckily I did get all the screws, so now I don't look like an idiot any more than I already do. And of course everything looks good. Last time I actually replaced this piece in here. And this is what we're going to replace now. And there's that little pin that goes in there and it's sheared off. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to try to get this gear off of here, which should be relatively easy. Except it's mine, and so it's probably going to be a little harder. I just cleaned it off with a towel. But see if we can press it off. Well, got the little washer off there. I think I'm having some technical difficulties with my my video equipment at the moment too. So forgive me if this comes out a little choppy. Trying to figure out a way I can push this bad boy through. Why doesn't this just look like an accident waiting to happen? I probably shouldn't do that. I know I got something around here to push this thing off. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this socket here. It's a 6mm. I'm just going to place this over this, like so. And give it a couple good whacks. And there it is. Washer and all. So it's real important to remember how you took that off, by the way. So you can put it on the new one the right way. See, of course, you can put a new pin in there, roll pin or whatever. It's $3 for this. I just opted and bought a new one just to get me by until figure out what the heck's going on, what I'm doing. Ooh, whoops, don't want to forget the first washer. And we're going to do the same thing for the reverse process. Make sure, of course, we're getting it on there straight. Well, shit. I made a mistake. The washer doesn't go on that side, and I can't believe I didn't think about that, because it makes sense that it doesn't go on that side. So this is officially a how not to do, not a how to. So I believe if we get the little groove here lined up with that hole, then we should be able to shoot it straight down on top of that without any issues. And look, I got something right. Gotta beat it. But there we go. It's in there and it's good. And of course the washer goes on the outside of that. And then the other washer goes on the outside of that one. Well, there's your how not to tutorial. And then to fix your mistake. And we're just going to put this all back together before we get any smart ideas and go after some other part in this rig. Grease is really important, and it's good to have around. You never know. All right. Poof! By the power of magic, it's all done. So, I'm going to teach my kid, so we don't have to do this again very soon, that when he's flying through the air, he doesn't have to have that power going to it. Yes, of course, you got to juice it a little bit to keep the front end up, but when you land, if that power is going and you hit, then he's going to snap that part all over again. So, as you can see, it's working. Working really well. I did that on purpose, folks. Please do not try this at home. I am not a professional. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like. I'm sorry about the video. I had a lot of technical difficulties, and I tried piecing the little pieces together that I could. Thanks. See you guys later.